Anyway, Anonymous Unknown Me was speaking about nationalism, and I wanted to sort of throw it out slowly and get to the point I tried to make. And this is, of course, the elections in 50, 51, 52 states in the United States of America. Why it's relevant? Relevant for the future. Why is it relevant to the world in general? And it's not because they have a great national image. Mind you, when Americans first landed, they were trading with the Indians. Then there was the diamond rush, then there was the gold rush, and then there was Rockefeller. All of that stuff led to a country bound by capitalism. So there is a lot of money in politics today. In their politics, a lot of money to the point where I guess a simple transaction can lead to a newspaper headline, right? So the Democrats and Republicans, Republicans are predominantly South, as far as I know, and that doesn't necessarily mean people of color are automatically Democrats. No, I think the people of color who are Republican started coming to the fold of joining the Democrats when Martin Luther King was preaching the gospel, and when the Fred Hamptons arose, that sort of made the sense of movement. There has to be a movement to correct the problems that they are facing, and the problems that most minority groups in America face is isolation. It's like being put behind invisible walls where you only interact with the people you know. Of course, there are many places with a lot of diversity, but the racial issue hasn't been answered to this day. And that's why it's kind of silly, because it was made up that this certain skin tone means you are different race. That was all made up, right? And with this election, we get to see someone who understands, or I hope we see someone who understands that in America's history right now, they want a hands-on president, not a hands-on in everything, but at least to be the leader at the front. Security, this sense of security, it needs to come back to the United States of America. A lot of people are saying that these elections are a joke, and you know, who do you vote for? The one you don't trust, or the one who is inexperienced? And there's a lot of opinions going on out there, but these are elections for the president, right? So we have to think of whoever wins. What impact will that have? And it shouldn't be based on tapes and commentary and all of that. No, it should be tested the way it was on the stage. Tested on the stage. The tests that stood out for me were the three national debates that showed the sense of caliber that one possesses over the other. It's not just about experience but capability. Not a lot of women would be able to go through what Hillary Clinton has gone through throughout her life. Not many. And that sense of perseverance, I guess it frightens some but enriches others. And that's where the battlefield sort of is. Some social norms haven't changed. So if these social norms haven't changed, what people think is that we go, we vote, and these people will go back on their promises. That's what people are thinking right now. That's the insecurity of is this person being honest? Could this be too good to be true? Right? And the troopers are rallied, and they are ready. They're doing what they have to do. But what they have to do cannot be seen as sabotage. It's not sabotage. There is this confusion about information. There can be misinformation, and then there can be misinterpretation. Sometimes it's misinformation being misinterpreted, leading to a big disaster. So, 10 days to go. It's been, Hillary still owes me a MacBook Pro. She never delivered. Stingy, nasty woman.